Greetings and welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we have Vivo T4R 5G smartphone, and in this video I'm going to show you some amazing tips and tricks and hidden features of this smartphone. So if you're planning to purchase this phone or you have already bought this, then this video can be really helpful for you. So watch till the end and enjoy this video. You can use any application in floating window just like your desktop and your laptop. Open that application, put it in recent apps and then tap on the apps icon. From here select small window, then it will open that application in floating window. You can resize it from the corners like this, drag and drop it anywhere. You can keep on using your smartphone. You can even minimize it like this, and whenever you need that application again, simply tap on that apps icon. You can use two applications at the same time with the help of split screen feature. Open the first application and then swipe up by using 3 fingers like this. Now open the second application. As you can see, you will be able to use two applications in a single screen with the help of this split screen feature. You can enable double tap to lock and double tap to wake your screen up feature. By default, this feature is disabled. To enable this, open your settings, scroll down, select shortcut and accessibility, select smart motion and then select smart screen on or off. Firstly, enable double tap to wake and also enable double tap to turn off. Now whenever you are on home screen, you can double tap on the blank area, then it will lock your smartphone, and if you will double tap on the locked screen, that will wake your screen up. In the same smart screen on or off settings, you will see a feature called raise to wake. If you will enable this, now whenever your phone is sitting idle on the table and you will pick it up, then it will turn on your locked screen like this. By default, this phone doesn't show your battery percentage. If you want to enable this, then open your settings, select battery. From here select battery style and percentage. You can change the icon of the battery, and from here you can show the battery percentage. If you will long press the power button, then it will launch Google Gemini instead of opening your power menu. But if you want to keep this as your power menu, then open your settings, scroll down and then select shortcut and accessibility. From here select power button and then select launch power menu. Now if you will long press the power button, then it will launch your power menu. But if you want to keep this as your Google Assistant, now if you want to launch your power menu, then you can press the volume up button and power button at the same time, then it will launch your power menu. If your power button is not working, then you can open your control center, and there on the bottom you will see an icon of power. Simply tap on this, then it will open your power menu. You can fully customize your locked screen. You can write your name, any code, you can change the clock style, you can change these quick access application and much more. To do that, open your settings, select home screen, lock screen and wallpaper, select lock screen settings and then tap on edit. From here you can change the clock style, you can change the font, you can change the color of the font. Now if you want to write your name or any code, then tap on the date like this, select signature, and from here you can write whatever you want and then click on OK. You can also change these quick access tools, select your favorite or most usable one. After this, click on apply. So that's how you can fully customize your locked screen in this smartphone. You can enable a handy feature called shake to turn on the flashlight. By default, this feature is disabled. To enable this, open your settings, select shortcut and accessibility, select smart motion and then enable this shake to turn on the flashlight. Now whenever you are on home screen or you are on locked screen, you can shake your phone like this, then it will turn on the flashlight. When you are on home screen, it feels really uncomfortable to reach at the top and open this control center and notification bar, but there is a gesture for this. Tap and hold on the home screen and then select home settings. There you will see the option of swipe down on the home screen. Tap on this and then select notification center. Now whenever you are on home screen, you can simply swipe down from the blank area like this, then it will open your control center as well as your notification bar. You can monitor your real-time network speed and you don't have to download any third-party app for that. Open your settings, select notification and status bar and then select status bar. Enable show real-time network speed, then it will start showing your internet speed in the status bar. If you want to change the order of these 3 navigation buttons, or if you want to set gesture navigation, then open your settings, scroll down to the bottom and then select system management. Select system navigation. From here you can change the order and style of these three buttons. Now if you want to set gesture navigation, then simply select gesture navigation. Now you can go back like this, jump to your home screen like this, and open your recent application like this. If you like to multitask, then you can use the smart sidebar feature. You will see a transparent bar on the right side of your screen. To open this, simply swipe to the left. By default, it has some applications. If you want to edit this, then click on this little arrow and then select edit. Remove unnecessary applications from here and add your most usable or your favorite applications. After this, click on done. Now whenever you will open any application from here, it will open it in floating window. Again, you can resize it, drag and drop it, minimize it, keep on using your smartphone, and whenever you need that app, simply tap on that app's icon. So if you like to multitask, then you can use this smart sidebar feature. When your phone is locked, and if you will long press your volume down button, then it will turn on the flashlight, and if you will long press it again, then it will turn it off. But you can set your favorite tool or any application to this. To do this, open your settings, select shortcut and accessibility, and then select quick action. You can select record from here. So with the help of this, you can secretly record any conversation. But if you want to set any application, then select open app, select your favorite application, and then whenever your phone is locked, you can simply long press your volume down button, that will directly open that application. But keep in mind, if you're using any screen lock, then firstly you have to type your password, then it will open that application. There's a setting to directly open your camera application from your locked screen as well. To set this, open your camera application, select settings, and then select more settings. There you will see option of quick action for camera. By default it is enabled, but somehow if it is disabled in your smartphone, then enable it from here. Now whenever your phone is locked, you can simply double press your volume down button, then it will directly open the camera application. If you use your phone at night a lot, then you can use the next two features to protect your eyes. Open your settings, select display and brightness. The first one is dark mode. If you will enable this, then it will turn all the white color into black. This will decrease the pressure on your eyes. And the second one is eye protection. If you will enable this, then it will warm the color of your screen, as you can see. This will also decrease the pressure on your eyes. You can adjust the intensity from here. In the same display and brightness settings, if you will scroll down, you will see option of font and display size. From here you can increase or decrease the size of the font, increase or decrease the size of the display. You can even also use the bold text feature. So if you are giving this phone to some elderly person, then you can definitely use these features. This phone comes with this dynamic light feature. It is enabled for incoming calls, but if you want to enable for notifications as well, then open your settings, select shortcut and accessibility, select dynamic light, and then select notifications. Enable this. You can also set it for specific applications. For example, if you will enable it for messages only, then it will only blink the dynamic light only for notifications from messages. You can also use it for music. You can also set a time period for which you want to use this dynamic light feature. You can read deleted messages from WhatsApp, Instagram, etc. and you don't have to download any third-party app for that. Open your settings, scroll down and then select notification and status bar. Select notification history and then enable use notification history. Now it will save all the notifications or any messages that will come into your smartphone, and you can easily read them even after they will delete it from here. You can change the sliding effect on the home screen. Tap and hold on the home screen, select home settings and then select sliding effects. Here you have some cool looking styles. Select your favorite one and then come to your home screen. Then it will change the sliding effect of your home screen. There are multiple ways to click a screenshot in the smartphone. The first one is to swipe down by using 3 fingers. The second one is to press your volume down button and power button at the same time. But if you want to click a screenshot of a specific area, then tap and hold with 3 fingers like this. Select the area of which you want to click a screenshot. You can change the shape from here. You can further edit this as well. Write whatever you want, change shape, etc. After this, click on save. Now whenever you want to click a long screenshot, then simply click a normal screenshot and then select long screenshot. Scroll down to adjust the length and then click on save. If you use your phone with a single hand a lot, just like me, then you can use the one-handed mode. Open your settings, select shortcut and accessibility, and then select one-handed. Enable this. Now whenever you want to enable the one-handed mode, simply swipe like this. Then it will enable the one-handed mode and you can easily use your smartphone with the help of single hand. To exit, simply click on cross. You can clone a lot of applications in this smartphone. Open your settings, select apps, and then select app clone. It will show you all the applications which are clonable in your smartphone. Select the app you want to clone. It will take few seconds. After that, it will make the clone. As you can see, I have 2 Facebooks now and I can log in with 2 different accounts in the same application. You can change the system UI color of this smartphone as well. Tap and hold on the home screen, select color and style, enable system and app UI color. It will start showing you some color palettes, some solid colors. Select your favorite color, then it will change the UI color to that specific color. This phone comes with always on display feature. To customize or activate this, open your settings, select home screen, lock screen and wallpaper, select always on display. Firstly, enable always on display and then select AOD styles. Here you have some cool looking styles. You can select from any of these. You can also change the color of the time and date. After this, click on apply. Click on agree. And now whenever your phone will be locked, it will show you that specific AOD style. You can customize a lot of animation like USB insertion animation, fingerprint animation and much more. Open your settings, select dynamic effects. From here you can change USB insertion animation, face recognition animation, charging animation, fingerprint icon animation and much more. You can also select this ambient light effect. It is just like the edge lighting. You can use it for music, incoming calls and for notifications. So whenever someone will call you or any notification will come, then it will show that edge lighting on the edges of the screen. If you want that blinking flashlight effect for incoming calls, then open your settings, select shortcut and accessibility, scroll down and then select flash notifications. Enable incoming calls and then select turn on. Now if someone will call you, this flashlight will blink in your smartphone. So these were some amazing tips and tricks and hidden feature for Vivo T4R 5G smartphone. If you like this video, then please hit the like button and let us know in the comment section which feature you like the most. We will see you in the next one. Till then, have fun and keep on exploring your smartphone.